What's up, guys? Today I'm hanging out with Juan Pablo Guzman. He is a professional soccer player for New Mexico United. Juan and his family are the founders and owners of Artisan Tropic, and I'm getting everything set up right now for a FaceTime call with Juan. He's going to be sharing a little bit of his story and his journey to being a pro athlete. What's up?
Hey!
It's good to see you. I'm wearing your jersey.
Let's go, New Mexico.
Let's go. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, we'll get straight into it. I know you've now been a professional soccer player for over 10 years, which is incredible. Just tell us a little bit of your story and how you got there.
Yeah, thanks. Since I can remember, I've been playing soccer and just always loved it. And I remember from a very young age wanting to play professionally. So I grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I got to go to Liberty University and play soccer there. And then after that, I was able to sign my first contract with the Charlotte Eagles at the time. And I played 5 years there, which was really amazing. And then I played in Louisville for a year. Then I played in Columbia for a year. And then I was in Oklahoma City for 2 years. And this is my second season with New Mexico.
Growing up, knowing you wanted to be a professional athlete, what was one of the hardest challenges mentally for you?
Yeah, I think that when there's something you want, then you have to make choices. You have to. The word sacrifice comes to mind, but it doesn't feel like a sacrifice when you have something that you're shooting for, that you have a goal for. It becomes a choice that. You don't go to parties in high school, or you don't drink in college, and different choices that I made to try to be the best athlete that I could be. That was always hard mentally, you have to think about delayed gratification.
I think for a lot of us, and when we think about big dreams we've had, whether we've been able to achieve them or not, I think a massive thing tends to be self-doubt, whether that's fueled by fear of failure or fear of what other people might think. How did you deal with that, and did you struggle with doubting yourself?
Yeah, of course. I think confidence and belief in the process and in your abilities and in your work. That's something that's invaluable and every person struggles with. I think personally, learning to have a really good mind space and learning to have a great self-talk and motivation that is intrinsic was really important. But I also had amazing people around me.
Oh, that's huge.
That were always telling me they believed in me and calling out the good in me. And, my sister gave me this a few years back, and I still have it.
Oh, wow. I love that. Yeah. That's really good.
So I get up every morning and I look at this, and I'm reminded that all I can do is be the best with what I've been given. So.
Oh, that's awesome. I like how you said that, being the best with what we've been given. I think and even nowadays, it's probably easier because of the access we have to everyone's life through social media. Was it hard at times to not compare yourself? I'm sure maybe you had teammates or friends growing up that probably found success sooner, or in the world's eyes in greater ways. Was it challenging to what you just said? Know that I'm going to be the best with what I've been given and not compare yourself to others?
Yeah, of course. I think in any profession or any dream or ambition, comparison's really difficult. I think in athletics and sports, it's even more difficult because there's a lot of things that are intangible.
Okay.
And yeah, it's hard. You get into a bad cycle and a bad place in your head if you start comparing yourself and thinking about what you don't have instead of what you do have, So that's kind of the place where I want to be always, is in the present, in the moment, thankful for what I have and the opportunities I'm given every day, and not wishing I was somewhere else or comparing myself to someone who's doing better or doing different things.
I think just the fact you've been able to do it is amazing, and I think going into kind of acknowledging that maybe you only have a few years or a couple of years, or how with your identity, how do you feel prepared to kind of move on from what's been the focal point of the majority of your life?
Yeah, that is I think that's hard. That's something that any athlete is going to struggle with. I think that I've been on a journey of self-awareness and self-discovery, and really learning about the truth of who I am. I think doing all that work while I've been playing professionally has been incredibly beneficial, and I think it'll definitely be really helpful once soccer's done. But yeah, I try to be grounded in truths that are beyond what I do.
It's really good.
And truths that are more important than kicking a soccer ball. I got married last year, and even that change has brought a huge kind of relief to the place where my ego just thrives in being a professional soccer player. Knowing that I have a wife and I want to have a family, like, those things begin to be way more important and way more meaningful, and dreaming about the future than playing soccer does.
Recent studies conducted in the United States have shown that only about 22% of people actually grow up to be what they dreamed of being while they were younger in high school. And what would you say to those people that are still fighting to achieve their dreams?
Yeah, I think, man, it's an absolute joy to be able to do what you do, what you love. And I think that the thing about choices is really important. There's sacrifices and things that you have to give up in order to pursue the dreams and goals that you have set for yourself. And at the time, that's hard, but if you have a mindset that understands delayed gratification, then you can push through really hard situations or circumstances. I'd also, encourage people to hold their dreams loosely, and to just worry about the things that they can control. So you can have a goal, and there's certain aspects of that goal and getting there that are completely up to you, and then there's certain aspects of that goal that you have 0% control over. And so
that's good, yeah.
Being okay with the parts that you can't control, and then knowing that as far as what I can control, I'm going to do 100%.
Agreed. I think in any job, and not just in professional sports, but in any job, in any career, there's definitely stuff that that falls out of our control. So I think that's a good place to be, understanding what you said earlier, to do the absolute best I can with what I've been given. We just wanted to motivate people on today's video, and just because I think self-doubt can be a major thing, and I know that your journey has been hasn't been easy. You know, you've faced a ton of challenges and injuries and certainly, you know, a lot of no's when you wanted to hear yes. You guys are in preseason. When does the season officially kick off?
March 7th in Austin.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to come talk to us.
Yes, amazing. Thank you, guys. I realize how good you really are.
Yes, there it is.
That's it.
I love it. All right, bro. It's good to see you, man. Ciao.
Ciao.
Thanks so much for watching. It got dark really quick here in Colombia, but it was awesome hanging out with Juan today. He is such an awesome human being, and we wish him and New Mexico United the very best of luck this season. As Juan said, there's only so much we can control. Our job is to do the very best that we can with what we've been given. Let's keep believing in ourselves. Let's keep fighting for our dreams, and I will see all of you next week. Peace.